Okay, we're live. I'm here with Kathleen Fitzgerald, the Data Gata captain. And Kathleen, please tell everyone, our entire audience, what is a Data Gata?
Well, Gator, for people who aren't from Cleveland, Data Gator is the moniker given to analyze data in the lake. That we want to understand all the biological processes going on so that we can keep the lake swimmable here at Lucky's Lake Swim.
Okay, and what do you do to gather data? How do you gather data on a lake?
Well, in this case, we gather data in multiple forms. We have a long time history of working with the Lake Watch program, where we do monthly water collection that's analyzed and monitored, and we look for trends that tell us a little bit about the lake.
Let me ask you there. So that is called the Florida Lake Watch program, and where does that come from?
That is coordinated with the University of Florida.
Oh, okay.
And they have offices throughout the state. Every county does participate in the Lake Watch program.
Okay. Testing.
We do Lake Watch testing once a month.
Wow, that's pretty good. And how long have you been testing once a month?
Personally, I think I've been doing it 7 or 8 years. And
wow.
But our people within our organization date back much longer, maybe 20 years or more, that we have data from this lake.
Well, that's great. It accumulates. And do you see trends?
Yes, and despite all the development throughout the Orlando community, we tend to be trending in a good direction. So our nitrogen and phosphorus levels are declining, and right now our visibility is increasing, making the lake not as clear as it once was historically, but a beautiful, beautiful lake.
Wow, that's really good. And I know some of this, but there's a lot I don't know. What if people wanted to test their lake, what would you tell them to do?
I would direct them to, well, they could contact us, because we also have an help them get connected with resources. But the Lake Watch program, and I should know their website, and I'm not certain of it, so I won't say. But if you Google Lake Watch, you get more information about how to start testing in your lake.
Kathleen, and thanks for keeping Lake Cene swimmable, fishable, and especially lovable.
That's the goal.
Okay, so here we are at Lake Cene, and I'm here with Dr. Lucky himself, just an amazing legend, and he's the one that is responsible for this amazing event here. Please, Dr. Lucky, tell us why and how this is going on, and how is it important for people to care about lakes like this.
So this is our Golden Mile. The Golden Mile started, this is our 4th annual. This is a fundraiser. This is a charity event for the Lake Cene Restoration Society, which helps take care of several lakes in Central Florida. We want to keep them swimmable, fishable, and lovable. And there is a lot of science going into these lakes to find out how to best preserve them. But that requires funding. So this is one of our major funding sources for the Lake Cene Restoration Society. We host this event. For the first time this year, we're hosting not only the Golden Mile, which is a 1-mile race, but we're also hosting a 2.4 mile swim and a 6.2 mile swim for more of the endurance athletes. And we're getting people from now other areas of the country and actually other areas of the world now coming so they can take part in the longer races. So this is a great opportunity to not only race, but to give back to the swimming community. We could not have a swimming community without a lake. And so we're doing everything we can to preserve the lake. And again, all the funding goes right back into the lake to keep this swimmable for everybody. So I really appreciate, first of all the volunteers that have come out here to help us. We have a ton of them. This is a massive setup. And I appreciate all the swimmers that are willing to come out, take a little bit of their hard-earned cash to pay the entry fees, which then go to the charity, and then take the time and if you're doing the 6.2 mile swim, a large part of your morning to do the swim. So it's a great community, and this just goes to show what you can do when people come together and work together, because we've got all different religions, we've got all different people from financial strata, from homeless to billionaires. We've got all different political types here. We all come together and for a good cause. So this is the way America should work right here. You're seeing it today.
Well, thank you very much, Doctor. And I like the last phrase, this is the way. So thank you very much.
All right.
We'll keep transmitting and we don't bother you anymore.
All right. Well,
Thank you.
Never a bother. Never a bother.
Okay, thank you. So you heard it just from Dr. Luciy himself. Now we will keep transmitting and interviewing more people, more of the volunteers, more of the people that are doing some science here. And please, there's also donation link. You can go also to lakecane.org and you can go there and there's a donation button at the bottom of the page. Right now we have a panel with this transmission. There's the donation button too. So please help this society to preserve the lake. And let me tell you, this is also the beginning and the first step on many efforts to preserve lakes, to preserve nature, to live in harmony with nature. Okay, so we'll let you just with the event here. We are connected to the Lake King's camera at the shore, where you can see the swimmers going in and out, and we will keep coming in for more interesting interviews. Okay, see you soon. Keep there and please donate. Hello. Hello. We're here with Hiroshi Furuya from the United States Air Force. Nonetheless,
Yes, good morning, Juan Carlos. My name is Airman First Class Hiroshi Furuya. I'm here with the 330th Recruiting Squadron. We recruit specifically for special warfare career fields here, such as pararescue, TAC-P, SEER, combat control, special reconnaissance, and as well, one thing that you don't see here is explosive ordnance disposal. So we are looking for motivated, patriotic people in this country to do some of the hard tasks that the nation asks of us. So very happy to be here at the Golden Mile. We love to be out here to see all the other motivated people, swimmers, participating. Oh,
oops.
participating in the community here, and if you're out there, you're interested in serving, or you find yourself doing hard things such as open water swimming all the time, and it's occurred to you, hey, why not something more challenging? I invite you to check out Air Force Special Warfare. Yeah, Juan Carlos, anything else?
Well, thank you very much for your service and for being here and supporting Lake Kane's effort. And maybe we should recommend also to our people to help Lake Kane Restoration Society to hit the donation button, right? Right in lakekane.org,
Yeah,
please.
so our recruiting squadron is very happy to partner with the Lake Cane Restoration Society. You know, they were very kind to host us out here today and allow us to kind of see the amazing, feast that all these swimmers are doing out today. And it wouldn't be possible if the lake weren't swimmable. So disclaimer, Department of Defense does not, endorse any company, any 501c3, but we can say as an individual that Lake Cane out here is a wonderful lake, and the Restoration Society is doing something that I think is beneficial for the community. So that's my personal opinion, not that of the Air Force, but thank you very much.
Well, thank you very much. We knew you had to tell that, and that's not official, but we nonetheless thank you very much for your time and being here. Okay.
Thank you, Juan Carlos.
Thanks to you. So we'll keep going, and we'll keep having these amazing interviews with people that have come here to help. Okay. Thank you very much. Hello. We told you we were having more interesting and amazing people to interview. So here's Erin from the board of Lake Cane Restoration Society. So tell us, Erin, what do you do here? What do you do in the board? And what message do you want to transmit to people around?
I mostly spend my time here swimming, although we volunteer every year for the Golden Mile. We're a multi-generational contributor. My mom's on the board. I swim. My daughter swims. So we just try to volunteer as many hours as we can and swim as many laps as we can.
That's great. So you want to give some final message to people around so they can also help or volunteer or just hit the donate button for the Lake Cane Restoration Society?
Hit the donate button. It's always a good idea to preserve our local lakes and waterways. So donate money. They're doing good work here.
Thank you very much, Erin. See you soon. So the event keeps going on. More swimmers coming out of the lake or make some marks or records. We will see, because there's the winner part. Hello there.
Hello.
How are you? Oh, Dr. Lack again. Hello there. Hello.
He was St. Jack.
Yeah, hello.
Yeah,
So
from
here's-
Peru, right?
Right,
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
We are. This is not live, but we are recording, so we.
Awesome.
So if you care
Well,
to
this
do.
would not happen without my lovely wife's permission. So-
Same
Jack.
happens to me. I couldn't travel without my wife's permission too. You're right.
There you go.
Totally right.
It's a good day.
Yeah, it is. So they told me you're the poetry contest curator, photographer contest.
We did lots of entries from us. Just has to do with water. Anything to do with water.
That's
Send
great.
me your pictures.
Well, we will see them, I guess, right? So when is the winner?
Well, we'll have the, I don't know if we're going to do the 2.4 and the 6.2 before the Golden Mile or if it'll all be done afterwards. So I haven't been told. Somebody else set up the timing. So,
Okay, great.
all right.
Well,
Thank you.
see you soon. Let's keep meeting great people. Hello, congratulations. Hello there. Hi. Hello.
Sorry.
Great.
It's like 11 o'clock.
It's only like 9:30. Yeah, when you get up, it's 4:45. You know. So what you guys No, I did not.
Hello there.
I'm wounded.
Great volunteers here. Oh, come on, please, John.
Thank you.
Go there. Oh, we thank you very much for your work
Oh,
here.
absolutely.
Do you care to have a comment
all
here
good
to the lake
fun.
camp?
It's all good fun.
Great.
We do
Great.
it because we love the lake.
Oh, that's a good phrase. We do it because we love the lake.
We
right?
love the
We
lake.
love nature.
We do.
Great.
Good morning. Okay, we kind of start.
Hello again, and please let me share with you some amazing news. We have some footage from Ukraine. So, so here it is. Okay, let me share something. Okay, here it is. Okay, this is the dolphin swimming pool in Ukraine. They have now there, like the same as we are doing here right now. They did it like 1 a.m. Florida time, and this is like what they actually accomplished. Look at this. Okay, the certificates, the medals. I will try to show you most of it because there were several videos around that. Um, okay, sorry. There it is. So this is the pedestrian in Kiev. They are daily doing their activities. They are doing the people can have like more of an idea of how they are enduring that. I have to say that Jay Madigan's brother is there and living in Kiev. So this is getting together lots of great people, the best of humanity, and it's all about being kind to each other, being kind to nature, and use science to help us do that. Okay, so I will now let you with some footage of the first people that are arriving over the mile actually that already they already finished. So let's see if we can get something about that on the live camera from the dock.
4,000 plants in 1 year in different spots. And that was in cooperation with Orange County, but we had to pay for it, then they paid us back. And the same thing with the Florida Lake Management Society. Reward you for doing something, but you've got to have the money and the organization to do it first, and they pay you back. So that's part of what we're trying to do, and that's why we need supporters, because it's up to us to initiate it. Then we look for support of what we've done. So that native Florida planning is essential. And I also want to say on Lucky's webpage, so part of what swimmers care about most is temperature.
Sure.
And so in 80. Before we met, I looked and it was 83.6. So it's rising, and what we're seeing this year is a faster rising lake water temperature than we've seen before. And I offer that just because we don't know why, but we do think the fish are responding to it, warmer water.
Yeah, see this?
Yes.
Yeah. For instance, had because we said, oh, well, we don't need to put oxygenators in the water because our oxygen levels have been good. But now that we know these temperature inversions causes a depletion of oxygen, if you oxygenate the water, and then that gives you pause because the muck on the bottom relies on aerobic bacteria to eat that muck away. So if we're getting these inversions where there's no oxygen on the bottom, then all those microbes die, and then you can't get that cycling of the muck away, which is what we need to start establishing the eelgrass and all that. So this all is just one little piece in a bigger puzzle, but we're trying to look at it scientifically. And as far as I know, this is the only place in the country that we've got stuff like this going on. And because we're going to need that over the next few decades if we're going to preserve our lakes at all, because all the lakes, because of all the growth and development here, all of our lakes are hurting. And lakes are meant to be swum in, and we want to keep them that way. Yes.
Ecologist in charge of the wildlife exhibit at Disney, and I believe it's called Wild Kingdom. It's that big park that they do, and she helped us organize our initial restoration effort. And it sadly died of cancer, too young. He awards a volunteer of the year, and so we keep it going. And there's 2 of the volunteers of the year at work right now. So that's part of the thing, and it's not an official affiliation with Disney, by the way, but her Easter Sunday service, and that's where the award is given. And he always donates $5, and it's in honor of his wife. Yeah, I know. Just so you know what's going on.
Hi. So let's see some of the swimmers already getting ready for the mile. Here they are.
lucky over here already. I just felt like, it was so small with the undulations. That was like, I was like, whoa. What the hell? Just normal, like, you know, right?
I did.
I'll stick around if you need me for anything later.
Thank you.
The giant
Hello
cone.
there.
And so
We're starting the Golden Mile in about 12 minutes or so. So they're giving the instructions to all the participants that you can see here.
Start, I don't think it says finish on the other side, but you'll come right back under it. Make sure that your arm is raised.
So take a look at that.
So we do have
Let's
the
see.
3 waves again. The first one starting at around 11. That'll be your 20-minute or less. At 11:03, if your time is around 21 to 30 minutes, you'll go off at 11:03, and 11:06, everyone else.
So we are just waiting for them to start. Apparently at
So
11.
you stand here at the first
So
buoy, and you look at about, not quite 40 degrees, but straight out that way. You see that big triangle buoy. If you swam this morning, it's the same. It's the second buoy that you went around. If you swam this morning, it's the second buoy. The first one that moved, yep, straight out that way. Second, nope, not that one. Way out there. The buoy in the middle of the lake, just ignore that. Just ignore that buoy in the middle of the lake. That is not part of it. It's a something for us to look at. And we'll see the round buoys that will help guide you. Get another stripper to hold on to it. You have to put it on this. Feel free to wear whatever cap you want, but the golden buoy has to be on top.
All right, this is just a reminder what y'all are racing for. There is a gold medal for the winner of this, both women and men. There is also a gold medal, and this is a gold medal that is the same size as an Olympic gold medal, but twice the gold content. So if you are the overall winner, you will take home a real gold medal. If you are in second place, you will take home a 16-ounce sterling silver medal. This is a hefty medal. So when you start feeling that pain on that last lap and feeling like you're dying from the heat, just remember what's at the end of the race. If you set a course record, you will get $1,500 cash when you pick up your gold medal. So something to swim for. Now, there is another division called Swimmer of the Ages. So even if you're an old geezer like me and you swim fast compared to your world record time for your age group, you calculate that, give you a handicap. So the gold medal in that division is based on a handicap swim. So everybody has an opportunity to win that gold medal, but you got to be number one. So good luck to everybody. We're going to be going here in a few minutes. Swim hard, swim fast, swim safe. It is perfectly fine to swim with the safer swimmer board. Make sure if you are not one of the elites, don't get in that first wave.
Yeah, but I don't like to do that. I'm not swimming hard today. I'm here for fun. Lucky.
Golden cash, golden cash.
No, you don't need to go down. You've already run the tall. Fixing her tag there.
So you just heard it. There's gold at the end, and more than the Olympic gold medal. You just heard Lucky said that, and also cash, and all of this it's thanks to donations. So if you are willing to help, please go to lakecane.org and hit that donate button. Okay, we will deeply
So 20
appreciate
minutes
it.
and less, you're in the first wave. 20 minutes and less, you're in the first wave. So if that's your time, you want to be up in the front. 21 minutes to 30 minutes, you're in the second wave at 11:03 and 11:06, 31 minutes more. We're 8 minutes from start.
So we are 8 minutes from the start. You just heard that. Let's see if we can connect again, right? Again, we are here at Lake Cane, Golden Mile 2020. Be here. We're happy to help with the transmission and all the digital marketing
20
aspects
minutes or less. We're
of
bringing you
Lake
into the
Cane
water.
Restoration Society.
20 minutes or less.
So for me, Juan Carlos Orozco from the Clicktown, it's a great honor and a great joy to be around. Now the Golden Mile is about to start, as I told you before, and we have all the participants already eager to get in with the golden caps on. So I will show you how it is. Well, you can see it's amazing. There are no limits of age, of gender, or of any kind. I mean, this is all swim. You have an effort going on, and this is also charity. So to make all the lakes swimmable, fishable, and lovable, as our friend Jay Madigan says always. Let's take a look at that. And if you are also able to help, please go to lakecane.org. That's lakecane.org and hit the donate button, please.
Yes, yes, start red or orange, roll or pencil.
Orange is from last.
How do you say orange?
So just as a reminder, when you go leave the start, go ahead. You'll start heading off to the left. You'll start heading off to the left. You'll see the first orange ball buoy. Just keep on going in that direction. The orange ball is nice and right. No arch though. Don't go too. You get nervous. And you'll see the triangle buoy that way. Then you'll have all the way across the buoy. You're right over there, 45 seconds away, and you'll come right back over here. So you guys back up because your thing is already past the start. Your time doesn't actually start until you go under, so you don't need to totally crowd each other. But you gotta back ladder's good. Behind the ladder is good. If you're too close, 15 seconds. Good luck. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. They're off. See. 3 minutes until the next week, so slowly walk through, so they get your number. If you're walking behind, like you guys are here, if you guys are walking behind,
Green cap, yo, green cap. Go back up and walk through where they can get your number. They're right.
Yeah, don't forget, they are writing their numbers down, so don't go running behind the volunteers. They won't see your number, they won't write it down. Oh, and you have low cap, you have a low cap on.
Yeah. So everything just started, and everyone is really excited about it. Great success here, people gathering in and going on for the goal. We have Celine here too. Say hi, Celine. How are you?
And remember, when you start off, you'll go off to your left, don't hit the arch. Do not go through the arch. You'll be able to set your direction by looking at the orange ball. The orange ball.
Come on, Jared. Yeah, exactly. The only difference is
50 seconds, 50 seconds. We're looking for the 20 to 30 minutes. Now, 20 to 30 minute round. 40 seconds.
You got it, buddy.
Hey.
Yeah, you know that.
You guys are done. Stop here.
You too, man. Let's go. We can get you, man. Maybe we'll hear you talking.
25 seconds.
Go.
go. 15 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 1. Now remember, as you're going into the water, go in slow, go past single file so they can write down your number. If you're walking behind a volunteer, they're not going to number. This is for the third wave. 30 minutes before.
Thank you.
Swimmers at the top of the water, don't pass. Don't pass the
One more. All right, Kathleen. I was in my own little world. Did you go around 44 and 28? 28. I got it. But don't hit the side.
So just keep your hand, your wrist up out of the water, but you don't need to smack the sign, please. Because we're going to do a quick fix on it. So don't smack the sign. 1 minute. 1 minute. 1 minute. That might be more than a minute. We're still getting the numbers of everyone coming in. So we might have just a minor delay. But that's okay.
There you go. I'll make some friends.
Unless they're not going straight.
Run them down.
All right, so if you're on this next wave, come on in.
Everyone needs to quiet. Everyone in the water so we can start.
Tiene el mismo muy que yo.
All right, we're getting the last few swimmers in here. And 1 minute from start. 1 minute. 1 minute. 1 minute from start. Is everyone? We're making sure. Any last distractors? 40 seconds. 40 seconds.
Only on Saturdays? So it's not a race, it's just women?
25 seconds.
Lucky goes like this and the dog barks. He probably feels like he's not doing his job.
Oh, yeah.
What's the score?
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Don't smack the sign. Just go under it. Keep your hand up. Don't smack the sign. Just keep your hand up. Go under it.
All right, bro.
All right, Special Olympics. Turn in.
So as you saw, there's all gender, men, women, all ages, children, and now we have a special swimmers from the Special Olympics. So we also give them a cheer for that.
All right, once we get your number, go ahead and step on in. Once we get your number, go ahead and step on in.
Let's go. All right. Let's go, baby.
All right, Chad.
What's up, guys? Ready? Give it a second here, guys. Number 3.
Ready?
Yeah.
Ready. 'Good luck, everyone.
Is that everyone? 1 minute to start. 1 minute. 40 seconds. 30. 6 seconds. And remember, don't hit the sign. Just raise your wrist underneath it. Just raise your wrist underneath the sign. Don't hit it. 3, 2, 1.
Nico, this side. Go. Victoria, come on, let's go, yeah!
So there you have it. The group of Special Olympics just went to swim the Golden Mile. And if we talk about, as my favorite author likes to say, in Do Good, this is actually a great example of that. So, Anne Barrett Thompson, if you're watching this or if you ever watch this, I think this is a great example of corporate citizenship. The Lake King Restoration Society and the companies behind it that wants to make all lakes, starting with this one, Lake King, fishable, swimmable, and lovable. So let's keep watching this amazing event. So we have our first, winners, right? Let's see.
There are gold and silver medals right there, folks.
So there's like 120 comes down here?
Yeah.
Gold and silver medals there. So there's butterfly swimming on open waters. That's awesome.
So it's about 1704, 1705 ish. The side that's not precise, that's part.
It's that's ballpark on it because
Yeah, we're
whenever
just
you went
guessing.
through, we're just guessing what we put
That
in,
thing's gonna
but
give you the
they'll
best
have the correct one.
All right. That's insane. That's insane. Good job.
What's the number? 126.
Is this the first woman? I can't tell. No?
Pretty close fourth place.
I'm not sure on the, I think the one right behind is female.
I assume.
Got a top three. We'll see if this is the first female coming in. All right. Good job. Good job. Oh, our female gold medalist. Yeah. Woo. Great job. Great job.
Okay, we have the female gold medals there.
Jacob went way left, bro. Wow, Paulo, what a swim. Awesome. Where's Ali?
No, they're not in yet.
Yeah, silver medal.
Silver medalist. Congratulations.
What's your number?
71.
77 or 70?
71.
No, sorry about that. Nice
All
job.
right. Great job. Great job.
What's your number?
112.
Sub 20, that's good, man.
Yeah. Good job. Good job.
What's your number?
24.
Good.
Yeah. Good job.
What's your number?
What's your number? What's your number?
No, 92. Are you 92?
92. Nice job, guys.
What's your number?
What's your number? Good.
Yeah, well, we're live here, and here with me is Jay Madigan too. We just filmed live the winners.
Yes.
Yeah, the gold.
Golden Mile.
Yeah, that's right. So we are actually live in LakeCane.org and the YouTube channel of Lake Cane.
Super.
And also in my own profile in LinkedIn.
Super.
So other people there around the world can see it.
Everybody's
Super.
welcome.
Of course.
Come swim in Lake Cane, Lucky's Lake Swim, and Lucky Meisenheimer invites you. And we are keeping it clean so we can swim and have fun.
I heard you the other day talking about how important, of course, we all know how important it is to have the lake clean, but also there's a practical part of this, which is when you swim, you actually drink the water.
That's
right?
true. That's true.
So it has to be really clean water because
Yes.
you told us the amount of water that you usually
Yes.
can take without
So in the swim across the lake, so swimming 1 kilometer, you probably drink half a pint of water. No matter what water you're in, if you're in a pool or the ocean or a lake. So what you swim in, you drink. And that's why swimmers like us have a stake in clean water. And we're doing everything we can to swimmable and fishable
and
lovable.
That's right.
And,
I already learned that.
Yeah. And we invite everybody to do the same wherever you are. First, you got to find your water that you care about, you get some data, you form a team, you make a plan, and you make that plan work. That's how we do it.
Amazing. Thank you, Jay.
All right.
Let's
Thank you,
let's
Juan
keep
Carlos.
transmitting.
Oh, with Stephen Curtis. He's with. Have you met him?
Oh, we just heard there's a Stephen Corliss from CCI Engineering. Already saw him. He's right there, piloting the drone. That's CCI Engineering collaboration. We haven't seen Stephen Corliss because he's the cool pilot guy for the drone. And I don't know if you can see him, but he's actually, I think the sun doesn't allow us to see Stephen. But we will try to interview him soon enough. For now, let's keep seeing all this, watching this amazing event. Okay. Definitely clear here. There's Luna. That's Lucky's dog. She's amazing, really big. And here we can see Stephen. Let's see if we can take a look without making him crash the drone. Joyce would never forgive me for that. So we'll take a really careful. Let's see. Hey, Stephen. You are live. So
Good to see you.
Good to see you. So here I am finally with Stephen Corliss from CCI Engineering. He is the cool pilot of the drone. Right. Oh, see that. Amazing. Okay, I didn't make him crash the drone, so I'm happy for that.
I didn't want to run out of battery and give you a bad haircut.
No, yeah. I already have. That's not so good. So we're here with Stephen. Thank you, Stephen. Finally get to see you again.
Oh yeah,
so very happy to do that. It's been a year, right? Last year, the same event.
Yeah, glad you had a safe
but
trip.
we didn't have the opportunity to interview you in a proper manner. So here we are at this live. Probably good. You think so?
I think so.
No, well,
just let us face made for radio.
We'll put this in audio too, so don't worry. We have a podcast about it. So here's Stephen. Please tell us about you, Stephen. What do you do? What's your profession? What is that drone doing besides taking a film on the event?
What all I'm doing today is I'm capturing video and stills for Lucky's event. Brought the boat because they're in the middle of having a fish kill, actually.
Yeah,
so
we saw that, and we're going to have a report on that. Yes,
I wish I had a sensor here to investigate that more. But this is a very quick trip.
Yeah, I know.
This is 15-hour drive down. Get in at 1:30 in the morning, and then here at 6.
Yeah, you won me on that because I got only a 3.5 hour round.
Yeah,
so that's really much less than what that you did.
No, and then
I heard they were actually investigating this drop of temperature on the bottom of the water that took out oxygen from one of the species of fish.
Okay.
And so they were pulling them out, pulling all the dead fish out. You know, and I immediately thought about the drone that you guys have that actually are not only barometric or oxygen levels.
Oh,
you made a pH, right?
Measures oxygen, pH, this and the other. And it's especially interesting. One reason why it's important to characterize the amount of sediment at the bottom, because there's nitrogen and phosphorus locked up, phosphate. Yeah. Not enough sleep or caffeine, locked up in that sediment, and so with changes of pH and changes of temperature, it can release that. Changes in temperature, I guess more warming, can start kicking off processes that then consume oxygen. So, yeah, I wish, yeah, with data we could characterize that better. But this is not that for today.
Yeah, I know. It's been like more TV producing than the scientific part. But I remember that you also did some topographic measures or something like that with the other drone, right?
Yeah, and most recently, well, I guess just after this event last year, I ran this lake in a report, and it was interesting just over the change of a couple months, how the pH, for instance, went from fairly homogeneous to very, very, very patchy, and also seemed to be spatially correlated with the shallow areas as well. But whereas in the past it had been floating around 7, this last year, if memory serves, 6 to 8.5 to 8.9. So it was much more broad.
I heard Lucky and Jay Madigan have a conversation about the different kind of the kind of grass that people put out instead of a native plant. And you just told us that in shallow areas there was some sort of probable correlation on these indicators. But do you think that maybe that also is a factor? Areas, grass that is not native, maybe it affects also the.
I have to plead a certain amount of ignorance, but I guess when I think of native grasses, I think of something that you don't have to supplement to keep alive. Right. And so if they're putting in non-native grasses, I guess in so long as they're not doing heavy fertilization to keep it alive,
that's the thing, right?
Then you'd have to look at the individual nutrient uptake of the different species.
Yeah.
Which I can't tell you anything about.
Yeah,
these are not green.
Yeah, don't worry about it. We're actually having this because one thing is like is Lake Event, the other is lakecane.org, with the Lake Cane Restoration Society, which cares all about science. So this is about talking all scientific stuff. So feel comfortable about talking about whatever technical stuff you need to talk with this. So
well, I went to school to be an aerospace engineer, so that's not exactly biology.
All right. Well, maybe on alien planets, but
I've been learning as quickly as I can, but it's interesting because I was speaking with one of the people that one of Lucky's helpers, Sean, and he said they pulled a couple of hundred fish out yesterday.
Yes.
And the funny thing is, when you get in the water, it doesn't look much different than when I've been here in the past, and yet something is very different.
Yes.
And that's where that really the importance of the sensor and getting, you can't just, how is this lake feeling, right? You actually have to get measurements from it to see what's going on, because it's not obvious.
Yeah, you're right. Well, thank you very much, Stephen, for having time to talk to us, to land the drone, and
thank you for fighting narcolepsy and talking to me.
Well, this is very important while you're flying a drone, right? So it's good that we have you. So we are going back to transmitting on the results of the race. It's already about to finish, so we'll talk and we'll see much more later.
Because I was so out of it, I'm not like very confident right now.
Okay, so we have the first arrivals on the Special Olympics team. Amazing. Let's take a look.
But yeah, I will definitely.
Thank you.
I actually have 3.
Cool. Thank you. Good job.
So, thank you. Hi, Kenny and Dad. Dad. Hi, Kenny and Dad. There you go.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Woo!
You get your medal, dog?
Sweet.
And they got Gatorade.
Yeah.
You right?
Thanks.
Wow.
Well, isn't that amazing and inspiring? Special Olympics team going on with with some company like his dad or mom. I think it's inspiring, and we should learn something about that too, right?
Irish pub. Yes, ma'am. Good smell.
Nice job. What is your number? 107?
Is that James? I think this is James.
Come on, Jay.
Come on, Jay.
Come on, Jay.
Chad.
You good?
Chad.
Chad, wait right there.
Chad.
Come on.
Well, it will be soon the time for the ceremony of winners and medalists. So we will be transmitting that soon.
Category in second place, Danielle. First place with a time, 2 hours, 51 minutes, 30.55 seconds, Jessica Kennedy.
Next year. She will. She has a whole treasure trove.
For second place.
Okay, up on up there.
And first place?
Okay, all right.
Congratulations.
There you go.
For the female, 35 to 39 category, in first place with the time, 2 hours, 41 minutes, 45.07 seconds. Sandra Freeman Berquist.
Oh, not bad, not bad.
Did I get it?
Overall female winner, too.
Yes, if you'd like to have your names pronounced correctly at your next event, bring Action Jackson.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Handshake, right? Thank you.
Yeah, okay, yeah, there we go. There we go. We got it.
Way to go, Cene.
Thank you so much.
Overall category, let's go ahead and take care of the ladies. In third place overall, Danielle Zeppes. Got you again. Second place, Jessica Kennedy. And first place, Sandra Fearman Berquist. Yeah, you should have just stayed around. Is it Frymerman?
Firmerman.
Firmerman. Okay, so I said it right. Hey, wow.
That's why I said good
As soon as I said it, I thought, I wonder about that eye.
What are we doing here?
This is the overall.
Congratulations. Put them both on there. Yeah, you overall on 8.
Disappeared. Oh well.
Don't get him an ice. You can go. Ooh, they put it on. Better than, oh my God, my skin.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, Sean, that tells you it's working. For the male overall, in third place, Michael Garcia. Second, Mike Wade. And first, Seth Batesold.
Mike Wade, come on! Overall! There you go.
Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. Is he second? Is Mike second on one?
Yeah.
Yes. There's two mics, but one was Michael.
Hey! 15 seconds faster. Putting tomato on my fingers. Tomato, the acidity in tomato helps burn, at least in my all in. Oh yeah?
Okay, we're doing 2.4 now?
Yes.
2.4 mile. 2.4 mile. Let me get it done.
Congratulations. VIPs don't get their chairs.
Hey, if you registered VIP, over to the left of Lucky, you get a chair. If you registered VIP, come get your chair. Well, when you say it like that, we'll come get one right now. For the 2.4. 2.4. And like I said, I'm going backwards, so got the guys first. Here we go. For the men, 70 to 74. In first place with a time of... Oh, this is a little bit different. Okay. 1 hour, 20 minutes, 19.58 seconds. William Klopp. It's William here. Screen.
Double it up.
The male, 65 to 69. In second place, Jim.
Okay, and with that, we wrap up our transmission. We thank you all for being here, and we hope you take care of your own about this lake and others, please go to lakekane.org and hit the donate button. Thank you for joining us, and I hope to see you soon. Bye bye.